Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as a Tukulor Empire. Let us continue on from where we last left off. So, this should be the episode. The episode in which we can westernize. We only need to get our way up to 12,000 points. Right? 12,737 points. At that point, we will be a fully westernized nation. Assuming, of course, I can't do... Like, I could do this one, maybe? All the above. Have academic training, literacy above 5%. Have army professionalism. What's for army professionalism? You need to be down to here. But I can't do that, right? Like, it activates military staff system. Well, okay, how else can I do this? Have field training. Training method is local training methods, 25,000 pounds. I mean, I have the money. Or have academic training. Okay, what's the first level of, it's a command principle. Military staff system. Is that one of the ones that you want as well? No, academic training. My literacy rate is not above 5%, unfortunately. I'm trying my best, but, you know, there's only so much progress you can possibly make. You get the command principle. But yeah, these basically are not very good. We need to just... Well, I mean, we're already like halfway there to getting official currencies, and then we should be alright. I mean, there's some rebels organized in the country. Britain, I don't know what your plan is. Like, where are you going? Like, they're not at war with anybody, so I'm not too sure. Oh, I can actually do it right now. What changed? Have invented army professionalism. Have I? I guess I did. I don't know when that happened. Or is it just one of the, I don't know, but this actually costs 1,000, right? Yes. So that's going to put us up to 85% then. But also 90%. Okay. So this is 15% for 12,000. I don't think it made anything cheaper. We still did get our way up to 12,000 anyway, so we've actually just spent 1,000 points doing effectively nothing. Yeah, okay, no, that's completely my bad. My bad that I spent 1,000 points on that. I mean, if I could do it 2 more times, then that'd be great. If I can do it 2 more times, that would put me up to 100%. Because we're at 90. Like, we're so close. We're so unbelievably close. But just not quite there. Just not quite. Maybe one day. But not right now. I mean, we have almost $100,000, which I think can allow you to buy like 10 factories. If we just put liquor factories in every single factory, or every single state we have that has a lot of wheat, that I think is a good starting point. Of course, we're going to import a lot of cement, a lot of basically every single industrial good. But we are in the British sphere, which means we should have a pretty okay access to those goods via the United Kingdom. Germany's going to be a little bit of a nuisance here, but what can you do? And everything here seems like it's going okay. Mozambique. Britain's taking all their stuff. Germany, I'm not giving military access. Of course, you don't even need it because you're in the last province anyway, so I don't know what your idea there is. You're both trying to take over the homie. Definitely not going to work. And if I can somehow end this campaign being a great power, even if we're in 8th place, that'd be amazing. Like, how many points does 8th place have right now? They have 825 points. Okay, that's significantly more than my 125. However, I can't build factories or anything like that. I can't really even build my military up too much. So, I think there's a decent chance, especially if Austria-Hungary bites the dust, through like revolution or something. Like when World War I happens, I don't know who's going to be involved, but I would like to take a slice of that pie. I'm basically going to join whoever, like if I could take French colonies, that's who I would like to take from first. You know, take all of the French possessions in this area. They basically have annexed all of my friends and allies. I don't think I have any allies anymore, do I? Yes, 157 research points is nice. I have 0 allies. I don't think the British want to ally me. They would be very, very close if I was civilized. They'd be extremely close. But unfortunately, we're not quite there yet. Okay, like we could do another invite foreign investors. If I had 5% literacy rate, they would do it. Which would get me an extra 1,000, which could be an extra 5%, in which case I could do it right now. We're still trying to take over to homie. No, that's fine. Germany's about to annex them anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Army schools. Yeah, no, I think we're just kind of... Well, what else would you need? Local training methods. Local officer training. You get the command principle. Is that one of you? No, you're not. So I'm not too sure where these even are. That they want me to do. Like, they might just show up randomly. I have no idea. But we shall see. Again, I don't know if it matters which one we do. Because I think as soon as we westernize, we get level 1 tech across the board. Again, I believe we do. That might be completely wrong. Also, our ideology systems are going to get completely fucked. Because right now, we can only have reactionary, conservative, and liberal because we are uncivilized. But as soon as we become civilized, socialist, communist, and I think anarcho-liberal would immediately show up as well. We still need another 4,000 points. And if I can get, like, right now, the world is factory state capitalism. So we're actually pretty okay with this government type. We might also immediately want to try to, like, democratize our country because people are probably going to try to flee. Because right now, migration level, you can't migrate out of uncivilized countries. However, as soon as we become civilized, people might start to try to flee away. Flee to the new world. Like, the same thing happens with Qing. As soon as Qing westernizes, they just get a lot of things. So we have 5% literacy rate. Like, we're close. We're getting 0.01% a month. That's not too bad. So that would mean, I don't know where we are right now. We're at 4.8. So at worst, we are 10. At worst, we're 20 months away from 5%. At best, we are about 10 months. And I think either of those are still faster than waiting till we get up to 12,000 naturally. But again, we only have like less than, I think, 3,000 points now. Yeah. So we're close. We're close, we're close, we're close. We have almost 200,000 pounds. Don't be spending money on the military right now. It's not necessary. We're not at war, and I don't feel threatened by anybody at the moment. I don't think anybody's going to attack us. Especially since we're under the sphere of the British. The British might intervene. Is there anything else we can cut right now just to make sure we can try to industrialize it as fast as humanly possible? The answer is not really. Do we have any capitalists in our country? No, we do not. We have We have no capitalists, we have no clerks, no craftsmen. We have 100,000 serfs. Some landowners, to bureaucrats. So capitalists won't start showing up until they won't show up until we become westernized. Until we have factories, they don't do anything. They don't exist. But they will soon. Again, we need 2,000 points. I think we have 5% literacy first, so I think we can maybe... I don't know if we're going to hit our 1890 target. I really thought we could have done it before 1890, but it depends on if our literacy hits 5%. Because I think if it does, we can decision invite foreign military officers and then do a reform, which should get us to 90%. Again, I don't know where it is, though. It's been a few months, so like we've got to be getting close. So far, like, no major wars right now in Europe. Germany has a lot of casus bellis against you guys. But we'll see if they actually ever try to push those claims. Britain's trying to take its thing from Zadi. I don't even know who the hell that is. Is that one of you? You're Rwanda and Burundi. So, no. And it's definitely not me. So I have no idea who they're trying to attack right now. But that's okay. So our 5% literacy rate. Can I do it now? It's not above 5%. So I think we have to get to 5.1%. Or it needs to get like the 5.0. Like, is 5.01 not high enough? I guess not. So we might actually take the reform first. We'll see which one happens. Like, we only need 1,000 points. Will we do it before 1890 though? Will we do it for 1890? That is the question on everybody's mind. And mostly mine. And after that, of course, we want to encourage craftsmen, but we also want to encourage soldiers to try to militarize the hell out of our country, because we can probably militarize a decent amount. Like, we have most of northern Nigeria, which is pretty populous. Like, if I was able to take these guys down here to the south as well, like, that would have been a fantastic empire. Just be starting off our country in. Like, we're so close. Okay, now it thinks that we're above 5%. So we're going to invite foreign officers. It means we're at 95%. So then I think anything now would do it. And we can westernize. 5.2 prestige. We get a baby boom. And now we are among the civilized nations of the world. A great time for us. We have no colonial power, but that's because we're not considered a civilized. We're not considered a secondary power. We're in 20th place. So Brazil, Portugal, Switzerland, and Canada are above us. We have 129 points. Canada's about 50 points ahead of us. But that's okay. We have time to catch up. It also means that basically any of these other small countries, like, we would be able to just... I don't know if there's any actual uncivilized countries left down here. But you, for example, we could, like, demand concessions and stuff. Can I have an alliance with you now, Britain? Thank you. So we finally have our first military alliance. We can start researching stuff. Yeah, we basically get all of the basics. We basically lost iron, basically lost the technology. Fantastic. But immediately we're going to go up for research points. Get all of these done ASAP, because that's by far the most important thing we can do. And we can start building up our liquor distilleries. $10,000 each. But that's a-okay. So you would also love a liquor distillery. You're a little bit cheaper there. I would love a liquor distillery over here. Get a liquor distillery over here. Liquor distilleries are just always good. They're basically always profitable. You are mostly fruits, though, so we're going to build a winery here. Never mind, we're not. Coffee. You are not part of my territory. Let's build a liquor distillery here as well. So that's a handful of factories being built. Let's build a liquor distillery in you as well. So Ghana right now is not producing anything. So Ghana, what do you make? Gold, coffee, and wheat. So, I mean, that sounds pretty good for a liquor distillery, if you ask me. Guyana-Bissau. So you are mostly, yeah, you're mostly fruit. You're fruit and a little bit of lumber. So, we're going to make a sawmill out of you. You are wheat, so we're going to make a liquor distillery here. The Ivory Coast and Timbuktu. You're wool and beef. So I think it could be either... You can't be clothes. You can't be a textile mill either, because, what the hell do sheep make? I have no idea, but you're going to be a cannery then. Did I put something in you yet? Yes, your liquor distillery. Which am I not building? I am not building in the Ivory Coast and Kano. Your Kano. You have beef and... So we're going to put a liquor distillery here. We actually do some cotton, so we could make some clothing in this area as well. You are the Ivory Coast. Yes, you are. A little bit of beef and a little bit of coffee, but I think we can only make a cannery there for now. So we're building a bunch of factories, hopefully. Declaration of the Rights of Man. We have Islamic law. Okay. British already, who are you at war with? You're at war with the French? Like, we just... Why are you at war with France? No, I immediately have to cancel my alliance with you because I can't fight 21,000 French troops. They're on military tech 20 and I'm on military tech 5. I don't, like, those are a pretty big power imbalance, I would say. Oh, but I actually have another, focus as well. So Eastern Mali has 1.7. You have 1.5. You only have 1%. So let's put some intellectuals into you. Just kind of become a little bit more learned. We're in 21st place. We are gonna drop a little bit. There's not much I can do about that at the moment. Can't build any more troops either. But it would be nice to get a decent sized army. Move our troops away from the British border, because I think the British are overall our allies. I'm going to form an... If I form an alliance with you again, will you just call me back into the war? I'm not too sure, so I'm actually going to say no. Yeah, as you can see, so now we have socialist, communist, and anarcho-liberal. Not a huge surprise. They're not very popular yet, but I'm sure they will be soon. Also, we have a ton of reforms. Apparently, we don't have a draft. Appointed upper house. Unitary central government. We've outlawed slavery, we have open borders, we're a non-colonial nation. But other than that, nothing too crazy. And a lot of independence movements, but hopefully at some point we can ignore that as well. You're also at war with these people. Okay. This is over a colony state, by the way. In, I'm pretty sure it's like an island with like 1,000 people on it, so I don't know if it's really... worth the time and effort to take it over. Okay, apparently that has like a very, very low yeah, no, you should both be fine there. Okay. They're making decent money. We're building up our factories, but most of them take like a year or two, so it's still gonna take us a while to actually get the industry to where we want to be. And of course, let's expand those mother heckin' railroads. Because railroads are fun. Who does not love a good choo-choo train? There we go. Spending a decent amount of money on that. Get our industry up. Right now we're at 0. That's not a huge surprise. I mean, it's going to take us a while. When will you be done? You'll be done in July of 1891. You know, but as we can get all of these ones up and running, we get a little bit of prestige out of it. Not a huge deal. Anti-rationalist bill in 1900. Build explosive factory. Suppression rate's gone up. I mean, that seems fine. Do we have any new decisions? Yes, we do. African farms and mines. Does that actually do anything? We don't have investment banks yet. Does not have theocracy. Is not pluralist, moralist. Okay. Less than 8% think that moralism is important. We can cite a Geneva Convention. Choose a tech school. Oh, okay. I'm gonna hide those for now because I think just default is okay for what we're trying to do. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthem. If you enjoyed, a thumbs up. If you not enjoy, you can always thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.